pretty well in Japanese right now, like 3 of them. Um, some of them with more heroic intervention or reinforcements than this one, but like 3 of them with the Boros Challenger package and Legion's Land or Legion's Edge package top 8 at the recent Japanese event, the finals or whatever. I want to give them a try. That event's typically pretty hard um, competition wise, so I want to give it a try. No idea how this is going to go. Sideboarding's probably going to confuse me. But that's okay because we can dance like there's no tomorrow. So I'm looking down at this hand, and we have our lands, we have some powerful spells, but we're an aggressive deck on the play. I just don't think we can keep that. This hand's no better. The other hand was better. Maybe I'm supposed to just always keep if we can cast our spells. I don't know. I think this is our friend Lars, but I'm not 100% sure. Pretty sure this is our friend Lars. That's in chat a lot. I'm gonna check his Twitter and make sure that it is. It is. That's wild to get paired versus him. What's up, George? What's up? Lars typically plays um Nicobolus decks, so considering he has 7 cards, I feel like the majority of these decks have both Disinformation Campaign and Nicobolus, and we have 2 Aurelias. I'm pretty sure we're just gonna die. Oh god. They're also like giant Nicobolus decks. We're just gonna get pounded. I've not saw his list recently, but the last time I tried one of his lists, it had like a bunch of ritual suits and Godemizes on the board and stuff. So in general, this probably feels like it's going to be a bad match. Don't really have a lot in our sideboard to work with either. Like one Banefire, one Dire Fleet, two Dire Fleets, one Experimental Frenzy. Hey Murph, what's up, man? Can we just concede if this is Nicobola, or sorry, if this is Niv Mizzet? That's not the that's not the answer we needed to not concede, is it? So what's everybody doing on their New Year's? Drinking. Alright, fair. Murph is also drinking. Am I the only person who doesn't drink? There's a very good chance I'm just conceding when we untap here, but goodbye, extra Aurelia. Is to sober up. Yeah, well, we've got Lars partially to a 3-0. These two seem reasonable. These two seem reasonable. I don't know if I want this lava coil or not. Like, Niv Mizzet's pretty sweet, but the lava coil in general is pretty not sweet. I'm just gonna get rid of that too. I think I'm gonna get rid of the stubbies mostly because of how many sweepers he has. Say more offensive things. It'd be hard to say much more offensive things than you, Murph. We should have loaded up a Dragon's deck because that would have been a sweet mirror to play. I think we have to keep this hand. We have Adonto. Like Adonto, I mean, we have our best draw basically, with the exception of a 1-drop, of course. Just gonna have to hope it's good enough. But again, we know he's a multiple fungal infection deck with multiple like um, golden demises and moment of cravings and ritual suit. So Adonto probably isn't going to survive. Yeah. Thief of Sanity. Hello, friend. Guess I'm just gonna play this and bash. Get wrecked by Golden Demise or something if he has it. No, he took it all. That's probably real bad for me. Come on, 3 lands for Lars. 3 lands for Lars. You can do it. And at least 2. That was from their deck, not ours. We sideboarded ours out. Would love to draw another heroic reinforcement, but this build doesn't have more. We have what we have with this build. So he blocks here, takes 3. This just doesn't feel very good. He's got so many sweepers though, like I don't really value just leaving these creatures around. And we have a Banefire, so like there's a possibility that we get them in Banefire range. Hey, boo! They got a hunted witness of their own. Oh gosh. Well, we need a conclave, and we need it ASAP. So you have Mentor. What do you do? Pretty sure I attack with everything. I'm just not sure where our Mentor tokens go. So this one probably gets blocked by this. Just make another 3/3 as well. I think we'll go with another 3/3. think I should have made the token to 3/3. Really just hoping that we can get the Banefire, though. Wrecked. Yeah, I don't think we can win anymore. Yeah, so Lars worked us pretty hard. Oh, yeah, off to a good start. But at least it was a player that I know is much better than me. I think I should have chose the list that had more heroic reinforcements. I picked this one arbitrarily because somebody 5-0'd with it, but I don't know that it was the best list that I had the option for. Oh, not articles. I want to look at deck lists. Happy New Year to you too, man. Good game. You almost forgot what day it was, but you're drinking to celebrate it. So this is a list I think I should have played. Maybe. Hmm. I think I chose the wrong poor list. Oh man, I think you had a pretty good match either way. Yeah, the Aurelia makes it look like it's Boros Angels or something, but it does not. I think Boros Angels would have gave me a better shot. Wonder why Boros Angels doesn't get played anymore. I have a pretty good hand this time. This being a one of seems really weird to me. Feels like this card's like very, very powerful. I just want this thing to be good. Hope you finish off that 5-0. I know it said you were 2-0 when you smashed me. I think it said you were 2-0. Yeah, it said you were 2-0. I would like you, but you're not a land, so goodbye, friend. You'll be missed. That's not the land that I want. That's also not the land that I want. So this is a 23 land build, I think. Unless I forgot. I'm making all sorts of game actions. I want to attack just because I want to flip this. But trading this for this seems like pretty bad. It probably doesn't get any better. Just not going to, though. At least next turn I can give it first strike. And hope that they don't have an elephant. If they have an elephant, I'm going to go ahead and scoop. Elephant or Marchand will go ahead and concede. Guess I'm not really attacking or blocking. I could attack and trade this for half of this if he wants, but I can block with it too. No, not that guy. That guy's good here. Especially when they get the first attack. Huh. I find it curious that they put it here. I really want to block that. I wonder if this just means they have another. They did in fact have another. I guess I'm just never attacking this entire game. And I'm way too far behind now. I can't imagine being alive. Welcome back, Murph. Well, they have 8 attackers. So we can throw this into the small one. Trade you. Does this keep me alive? So I'm alive with these blocks, right? I can probably do better than these blocks. So I'm going to 6. I can definitely do better. So how do I do better, though? You're the only thing I can keep alive? I could just not block with you. Well, I mean, you're a 3 block, rather. Could not block you. So this keeps me alive, too? And lets me keep my life linker? I'm in a perfect state of drunk. Fair enough. Okay. I think I actually messed up there. I think I should have blocked with this. Because if I let it die, I could have bought it back here. And had 4 blockers. Not that 4 blockers does anything versus his board, but it would have gave me a better chance, I think. I just missed that land drop way too long. I think Fireball's some alcohol that's got some kind of poison in it, isn't it? This is a cinnamon whiskey, though. It used to contain a chemical that sent antifreeze. Okay, apparently they removed it, but at one point it did. Okay. I thought I was right, I just wasn't sure. But they removed it, so it's not part of the recipe anymore. Now, it used to have one of the ingredients to antifreeze in it. Anyway, back to sideboarding. I think I definitely want this thing. Should I think I want these? Probably want these. I don't think I care about this. I don't think I want my Adontos because it doesn't. Feels like it's kind of hard for them to attack. If I'm bringing in these, am I supposed to get rid of some of these? I don't really know. It's like a wombo. I have a bunch of 2-drops in my deck, but I'm gonna bring in Fiery Cannonade because I just don't think I can beat what they do. Hey, we get the mulligan again. Sure, we don't have a card in our hand we can cast. Might as well keep this one. I've not drank since like 2005 or something, 2004. I really am getting too old. Hey Matt, what's up, my friend? I guess I have to keep that. It's a card I can cast. No, can't cast that. Don't know why I'm pressing the button. You're not that big, Murph. I saw pictures of you. Or is it just that nobody's big compared to me because I'm so big? I'm a rather huge individual. Yeah? Like a, so you're like 2/3 of me, give or take. Tiny? I'm gonna call you tiny if I'm ever around you, Murph. Oh god, I hope I'm never around you. That was rude. I like being rude. No, I wanted that thing. Ooh, well, that thing's kind of neat. Um, could kill all his stuff, or I could just jam this and attack for a bundle. I like jamming this and attacking for a bundle. Cause first strike rocks. One of them had summoning sickness. It just came into play that turn. This gives you one token every turn, so it gives me a token during my first main phase. I don't think I'm coming to Cleveland. I failed to qualify. I tried to qualify. I played an RPTQ, I think. No, I played a PPTQ. Wait, no, I never. I did not try to qualify. Wait, no, I did. I tried to qualify. I played PTQs online. I had no idea that there was even PTQs in paper for Cleveland because they didn't announce what the Pro Tour was until well after they ended in my general area. I think we talked about that once before. Your go is to ambush somebody. Sweet, I didn't have to show Morelia. Maybe that'll confuse them. We won a game. Woo! Feeling great. I did. I would have definitely tried very hard to qualify for Cleveland had I known there was a Pro Tour for Cleveland before all the PTQs in my area was gone. Because Cleveland's a place I can actually drive to. Mm, the old play to the draw. I think I decided not to get an iPad. I don't think I would use it. I wonder if I should brought in potentially lava coils on the play. Sneak. What do you use on, or what do you do with your laptop or your iPad rather? If you whisper something into his ear, that sounds creepy. That sounds creepy, Murph. Whisper something into his ear. That's kind of odd. guess I'm going to pass and just try to get them with the cannonade. Might let them get a 4-4 in play, but I think I'm okay with that. I think it's worth it to try to get a history off the table. I don't blame him. I gotta say, I'm not a violent person, but if a stranger rose up to me and whispers something into my ear, I'm probably gonna freak out. Hmm. Kinda want to play this, but I also kinda want to kill this. The only way that I can guarantee kill this is attack with Tajic. I think it's important to kill the Johnny. I'm gonna play this because next turn I'll probably be able to play double spell. Still have to dodge a mulch. Like how I'm one of the few people around here that you say 6'4", 280, and I think you're just little. Tiny Murph. Oh, they have another? Daggered. Daggered, I say. Well, if I play this, it can't attack anymore, so we can't flip this. Am I supposed to just attack with 2 of these? Huh. I don't think it's worth throwing this away just to flip this. Maybe it is. Maybe I need to flip this bad enough now that it's worth it. Is that ever possible? Like, I really think this Legion's Landing will come in useful now. I don't like this play. I kinda want this to get the counter so he just can't trade it with this. But that feels horrendous. Let's see what kind of blocks he makes before I decide to do to Johnny. I don't think counters onto Johnny matter this turn because I can't get this to 5. I'm still bluffing first strike against this, and these trade regardless. So it's like I'm getting 2 damage in maybe, but that's just maybe. I might not even get 2 damage in. I think this has to be a 3, so. Well, we're not dead, but they can kill a Johnny. Also, don't care that they kill a Johnny. I don't have any good blocks. I think I need to kill this. Not really getting anywhere. Can't save this no matter what, so there's no reason to try. Another land doesn't really do much. A random 1/1 better than just 2 tokens here? So if I play this and tick up, I can make this a 4 and this a 4 and this with first strike, which makes these not really be able to attack. I guess I'm going to go with that. Fat rather than yokeled. We're really measuring people in terms of misplaced gingers now? That seems like a weird measurement. I'm not 100% sure Johnny was the best thing I could do there, but I think either way, when that history goes off, I'm not going to feel great. I do think I get good blocks now, though. They hit another land. Problem is, even if we can somehow stem through all the things they have on the table, like, they have a march coming at some point. Might be able to draw a Lyra or an Aurelia and do something. So say I throw you under the bus. And next turn I have a dude. So that's 3 blockers on the biggest 3. I'm still just taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's pretty bad for me, but let's roll with it. Ooh. That's neat. What does that do? Does that do anything? There's a chance that does something. Pretty sure I would trade this with any two of his things. Might as well keep it around if I can. That doesn't do anything. So we're probably going to kill my Johnny now. We're not going to kill it, but I mean, we're going to attack it for a lot. Hey, happy birthday, Jason. Or, sorry, New Year's, rather. My bad. Need to draw something useful here. So we get to kill the big thing for free. What's the deal? 5 damage to me, too? 5 damage to me feels weird. Well, we can't save that, so... Hey, it's somebody's birthday. Goodbye, Johnny. There's another Johnny in our deck. I don't think I even want to draw it right now, but they are one. There's 4 Conclaves in our deck, too, I think, which I don't think I've drawn one in either match. No! No! That's a game. That's a very likely game. I don't think we have outs now. I'm at 13, so I guess I'm just double blocking. Happy New Year's, everybody. I didn't even realize it hit midnight. Right on time. Actually isn't a bad draw. Alright, opponent. Need you to not draw a banger. You've drawn a lot of lands too, though, so can't really even complain. Ooh. See ya. Sanders a chance. Hey, Dong, thanks for the 5 biddies, friendo. You're saying there's a chance. A pretty easy block. F6 value is the best value. Feel like they hit a march this turn because they played their land and or spell main phase every turn this entire game. Well, until now. Conclave Tribunal. What do you do? You get me a 3/3. That's not very good. Get rid of this. The Conclave Tribunal doesn't feel like it does much. Could get rid of this. If we get rid of this and attack, we go to 11 and have 2 blockers that aren't very good. Alright. Goodbye, history lesson. Alright. It's time to draw an Aurelia. Oh, not another one of those. Oh, he doesn't have enough mana to pump it this turn, though. Aurelia. Aurelia. Chant with us, guys. It's not Aurelia. It's something that can block. Can move up to 3, so it can kill knights, I guess. He's just screaming March, March. So, know his pain. So this can be a 6. This is a 7. We have 1, 2, 3. I guess we're just block, block. Do you do anything? No, you literal do nothing. Does this give vigilance? Nope. I thought they would have like some sapperlings and some marches and stuff, and that this would have some kind of value. It appears I have been wrong, but I still think I have to cast it. Just an extra body feels useful right now. That's main phase. That's not good for me. Actually, it's not that bad for me, is it? Like, I don't feel like their attacks get that much better. Block the biggest. So I can take one of these, can I? I'm trading 2 of these things away. Taking 9, being at 13. That doesn't seem great. There's no way I can put 3 things in front of this, right? I'd have to put everything in front of that. So, right now I'm gaining 7 life, which is 15. I'd be taking 9, so I'd be at 6 at the end. So if I first strike this away, I'm still gaining 7. So I'm at 15. I'm taking 10 right now. It has to be my best block, right? Problem is these things are still a problem. Having problems here trying to decide if long term it's better to make their things -1/-1 or to get rid of one of these thorns that requires me to basically double block every turn. I think it's better to get rid of a thorn. Tristani is like pretty annoying, but like it doesn't deal with the thorn problem. I guess if I have the double strikers, that deals with the thorn problem by itself. Math is for blockers. I appreciate our opponent. So we'll go back and do this one. I think it gives me the most long-term success. So I stay at 5 at the end of this. Oh, sorry. I'm higher than 5 because of the -2. Yeah, I'm at 7. Ooh! It's one of the cards that we've been wanting. What the hell do you do now? So you give it Vigilance. We got our banger. That's what we needed to start turning this game around. We've been waiting for it for a while. Now I feel like we just have to dodge March and Conclaves, which he's drawn 0 Conclaves so far and 0 Marches. But we can still double block one of these if it attacks, so we don't have to worry about these. For now. The Aurelia can keep in check any other thing. The Danto token can keep in check the other Thorn. It's a heck of a draw. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't even give him a good attack. Like, I have easy chumps now. Or not easy chumps even, but just easy blocks now. So I can block here. And I can block here. I can also throw this thing into that. I take 14 this way, but I'm gaining like just 1,000,000. He has no cards in hand, so there's nothing to even think about. We get rid of the problematic 2 cards. Well, I thought I pressed F6, but apparently I didn't. Oh, the opponent's just conceding. Nice! I guess they took the Conclaves out or something. They didn't realize we had the Angels. Oh, that was a sweet game. We had to scratch and crawl to win that one. It feels good to win games like that. I guess they sideboarded out Conclave because maybe even March. It's hard for me to imagine they sideboarded out March, but they did see a Fiery Cannonade in game 2, so maybe they did. But like it felt like either of those cards could still win this game. Well, maybe not the March. Well, the March could have if they kept the Flourish. Oh, feels good to win hard games. Maybe that game wasn't even hard. Maybe I'm just silly and thought it was hard. Well, Murph, might I introduce you into a website called manatraders.com? Not sponsored. Um, for just a small amount of tickets a month, about 30ish, you can play basically every modern deck they are the entire month. And it's real easy to just win tickets to pay for your mana traders every month. Highly recommend. Thumbs up. Mana traders. It's where you get the good magic cards. Mana traders. Blue Black Mill's fun. I think I've played 5 leagues with it so far. Yes, I do play off stream, even though I said earlier that I don't. I don't know if this build's better, but I like this style of deck. I think this deck needs more heroic intervention or heroic reinforcements in it, but other than that, I really like this deck. And I honestly don't think Boros is a very good deck. I feel like Boros is just a deck that people try to run hot with. But I don't think the deck itself's good. I think it's powerful but inconsistent. And any deck that's inconsistent is a deck that I don't like to ever call good. That being said, I've played 2 matches with this deck, so I don't know if it's better, but I just know I really like Boros Challenger and I really like Aurelia. Kind of hope that our opponent has a Silhouette here. Because I don't want this to get counterspelled. But this is going to get counterspelled and he's probably going to untap and Silhouette. Or not. They had a weird pause during my attack step. I really think they had Silhouette. I really thought they had Silhouette. Yes, Tribonalia. Let's go ahead and put this in our graveyard. I'm in a really good mood. I have chips and dips in the freezer, or what, the refrigerator. Got a sub in there. Oh boy, today's going to be a good day. Is Jason Solo a Star Wars thing? Friendo. Let's go play this one. I guess the harder one for him to deal with. It's also, a 3-turn clock. I have a friend that uses the name Jason in Ultima Online. And I thought that's what he told me it was from, but I wasn't 100% sure. It's been a lot of years since we played that game. Oh, he was Han Solo's son. I didn't know that. That's interesting. I've heard the novels are very good, but I tend not to read because I'm an uneducated redneck. Yeah, doing it live, baby. What could we dire fleet here? I know I want these two. So lava coil. They have crackling drakes, but is crackling drake enough for me to lava coil? Probably not. It's probably enough for me to dire fleet though and use their lava coils and stuff. Because of the Clarions, do you think it's okay to take out the Snubbies? I don't think I'm going to be getting the City's Blessing often. I rephrase the game. I think most games where I'm getting City's Blessing, I'm probably winning. I think this is a keep, even though it's probably not. 23 land deck, and we have 3 turns to hit a land. My eye's burning. No. No syncopate, please. That's a syncopate. I said no syncopate. Rude. It's one of the reasons I don't like this card. They leave on top. They put on bottom. Well, since they put on bottom, I'm going to do this. Normally wouldn't do this, but they missed their land drop and then they put on bottom, so I don't want them to get a third try at a land here. If they draw it, they draw it, but I just don't want them to get another try at it. I'm surprised they had Ionize and yet still tapped out for the treasure map. Here's our Johnny that does currently nothing. If they don't draw any lands for the next 3 turns, this Johnny's going to be a baller. And if they do draw a land and get the up ticket, then we have a turn to draw a red source because we probably can only get rid of Teferi, most likely. We put on top, so that means there's a land. They ticked up. Alright, one time red source. You can do it, red source. You know what that is? That is not a red source. Assume this is Silhouette, but that means they're not flipping treasure map. They're probably going to be able to tuck this now. And they'll probably be able to stop this even if we draw the red source. Well, they didn't tuck this. Please, no answer. Just disrespect to Johnny, please. Cross our fingers and hope they don't have it. I don't have it, question mark. As quick as I can before they change their mind, so to speak. I also wonder that. I'm going to cast this one just because of the Chemister's Insight. I don't want them to untap with it. They might be able to just beat it. Like, if they have a Nicobolus, I can see them just beating it. Which is one of the reasons I'm drawing cards here. looking for another conclave. I mean, he could just have Nicobolus. I really do think Nicobolus can beat it. Looks like they do have Nicobolus. They're tapping their lands very slowly and precisely. I have this thing too. Like, this just ultimating's pretty good, right? Wouldn't mind to draw another red source. Huh. It's not another red source. And the odds of them having a counter spell feels pretty high. Could just force them to counter this, I guess. Hmm. Teferi better than a Johnny? Ooh, they didn't ultimate it. That means we get another turn for this conclave and tarriage and stuff. Hmm. Okay. Let's see if this does anything. Could just have Invoke. I don't even have Invoke. Do I want to play this? Yeah, I want to play this. Put on bottom with Opt. They can't Clarion now. They can still Conclave, or sorry, Cleansing Nova. Just got another one of those. Pretty decent too. We have a pretty good turn next turn. We get the Dire Fleet and Ionize and then attack. Maybe we'll get lucky and draw another red source as well. And be able to Experimental Frenzy. Hmm. Whatever. I will attack it with everything. I don't think I'm going to worry about a lot of mana. It's an X spell. I don't think I'm going to worry about. So I'm going to say, I don't think I'm going to worry about Settled Wreckage. Oh, alright, well, I just died of this. Well, that's disappointing. I thought we were going to win that game. It's the first time I've ever had a Johnny Ultimate and not won. Can't play the Danto because he had an Ixalan's Binding under it. I would have loved to play it, but Ixalan's Binding says you can't play any more of that same creature. I really thought we were going to win that game. I'm a little daggered right now. This hand's considerably worse, too. This hand's great. I don't know why you guys were saying this hand was bad. Just completely ignore me, since I'm the only one that said it was bad, but... I think this card's good enough that I need to get rid of it. I think I want to probably sacrifice this to get it. It's not the greatest thing in the world. If he has Deafening Clarion, like obviously we get fairly punished for it, but we will be able to resolve the history, and we'll still have the Hunted Witness left over, so it's not the complete end of the world, it just sucks. Really need him to not have another sweeper in his like top 13-ish cards. If he's got it, we're in really bad shape. Like drawing to our one of Experimental Frenzy or whatever. He had it. It's technically his top 14 cards. Sometimes they just draw two in their top, 14 or whatever, but it happens. We're in really rough shape now, though. If we're missing land drops, that means all of these are removal and like planeswalkers and just bombs, just baller cards. Choosing to. We'll keep playing my land because there's one Banefire in their deck. Technically Banefire for 6 right now. Revitalize. Uh-oh. And they hit a land. that both of their white, which is weird. That means they can't Justice Strike, which we've already saw. I'm not going to play around Settle. He's played nothing. He's played no Settles in 2 games. I assume there's some in his deck, but I don't think we have the luxury to play around them. We need 2 more lands and a Banefire. If he tucks this, we can draw our Haste Dude. We have 2 Haste Dudes in our deck. We have one more. We had one more of these, and we had Heroic Reinforcements. Fight with Fire. Nope. That's nice. Banefire for the win? Not necessarily to win, but still think I have to attack that. He's got a second Settle now. Where were these cards in game 1 and or 2? He's played 3 cards so far that I've not saw in like one really long game and one medium game. Yeah, tap to red. So we're Clarion here. I guess I'm just going to attack him one time. Wanted him in Banefire range, even though like he could obviously have another Revitalize. That was the 5th sweeper. Pretty hard to beat. We're not on 0 outs though. Assuming he doesn't have a Revitalize, we're at least on a 1 of 37. Can barely hold a straight face when I say that. Wait, did they tuck that? Why did they tuck that? Do they not have any answer to it in all of these cards? What? I have 8 mana, so you can't syncopate it. What if their entire hand is like heroic justices and stuff? Sure, I'll pay 4. Shouldn't press F6. What? Oh, it doesn't say so. This is a better card for us to get here, just a Danto. I don't think anything we get resolves, but. Alright, well, we're drawing to only Banefire now. Make sure we sideboarded it in. We did. Opponent has enough mana to combo us. Fairly long game. We didn't draw a single sideboard card, did we? Didn't bring that many in. I think we brought 4 in. Tapping mana during their main phase, I assume I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh well. Unfortunate. Alright, can we rally back and win the next 2? I may try this deck again for Tuesday, but I might play the version of more heroic reinforcements. I probably will. Where's our next victim at? Want a second Banefire in the sideboard as well. Did you get your 5-0? Oh. Really hope the Grixis Dragons. Boo. Boo. I wanted you to get the 5-0 so we could see the sweet list on Goldfish. Yeah, that sounds fine. Draw another land, and we'll be off to the races. Our opponents won too as well. What matchmaking? In these situations, I rarely hit the land, but we're going to today because this is a new year. Positivity all year. JK. I noticed one of them. I didn't notice the other. It's a Phoenix build. Those aren't super common these days. So you have to have double shock to get a Phoenix back now? Unfortunate. Boo. Yay. Just realized I don't have Baffling Ends in this build either. I like Baffling Ends because of Wild Growth Walker in this card. Don't round me, bro. Well, I don't really have that many options. They shocked. That's not a good sign. Second Arclight. Alright, deck. One-time land. One-time land Areno. the land. So we want the knight to come in first. Then we want it to get Swow. Think I want to play this one. If I attack him with everything, it forces a chump or a trade. I think I'm supposed to attack him. This doesn't give him very good blocks. He needs to block both the 5/5s, I think. I mean, he could block a 2/2 with one of them and go to 2. But I don't know if that's better than just blocking both the 5/5s and having more life. I guess it depends on whether he has any shocks or anything in his hand. You would have imagined if they had shocks, they wouldn't have let the knights get Swow. Okay. Third Arclight Phoenix. Stop finding 3 Arclight Phoenixes in the top 25 or whatever. That's going to be a rough one if they have a removal spell to go with it. If their only removal spell's Rao, I think we still get there. No, we don't, do we? Oh wow, they're ticking up. That's even more scary. And we did. It's a really good turn for them. I don't think attacking Rao was right. I think doing what we did was right. Hard for me to imagine anything I'm doing mattering right now. It's super scary when the Rao doesn't even need to kill anything. Uh, we did, fam. Oh, we had that one. Definitely want this. Definitely want these. I think I want this. think I want this. I think I want these two. It kills basically everything in their deck. What don't I want? Maybe I don't need a citywide bus. Doesn't kill the phoenixes anyway. Hmm. Be aggressive. Probably shouldn't take Turgic out. One land hand. I guess I'm gonna mulligan it. Another one land hand, but this one has a scry, so I guess we'll keep it. Be nice to draw 3 lands in 3 turns. Every game. I've surprisingly mulliganed a whole lot tonight for a 23 land deck. Huh. Well, there's one land. Can we get another plains in the house, friends? Of course, if I get another plains, I'm just going to beg for a 4th land as well. So that being said, Moto shouldn't even give me the 3rd since I'm not going to be satisfied. No spell pierce. Yay! No fiery cannonade. Every turn I'm going to beg for something else. Ooh. Honestly, didn't expect that. I was expecting a cannonade. Huh. Opponent does not have an out anymore. If they didn't have the cannonade that turn. They didn't have the cannonade that turn, they are just roasted. Alright, sweet. We got there. We hit all of our lands. All you have to do is cry like a baby. I'm telling you all. If you cry and you're unhappy, you just always get what you want. But you won't always get what you need. I'm just going to run it back. It's probably wrong to take this card out on the play, but I think it's okay to take out on the draw. Yeah, this hand's not great. I swear I thought I had a mountain in my hand. There was not a mountain in my hand, but we drew one, so. Too stupid to count the mountain. A Banefire for an Electromancer, so. Yay. No! They killed our little friend. We need 4 lands to get this back. Hmm. We're doing it. I don't know what we're doing, but it's it. Well, that's a big friend. Um, guess I have to play this one because of our life total. Also messed up, by the way. This was a 2-3 and I could have blocked it this turn. Kind of a little worried about shock, but since I knew I was casting the Lyra next turn, getting a shock out of their hand was probably good because now if they have a shock, they're more likely to have a lava coil to go with it. So I think me not blocking last turn was bad. I think I wanted them to cast a shock if they had it. Missing the land this turn. So we can't get the thing back. I think I want to save a blocker for that. That means I think I have to play these two. Maybe I'm supposed to leave the Dire Fleet back, but I want to leave something back that didn't die to shock. It's a good draw for them. Oh, that one's probably a game winner. Very unlikely have an out now. Yeah. If I just attack with everything, maybe they make a bad block. So this has mentor and this has mentor. So I can make this a 3 and this a 3. So everything's a 3. He just blocks 2 and lives. Just has to block 1 and live. So we want that one to go off first. Oh, does that not work like that? So this guy actually can't do anything. Guess I want to put it here then. Yeah. Yeah, that's my backup plan if they make a bad block. Yeah, figure that out, but I was too late. Wasn't smart enough. The backup plan's to dire fleet into shock. Well, but for some reason they just take too much. Pretty fine with those blocks. So I'll take the Sheevan Fire. I don't have another dire fleet, but maybe they bounce it to my hand somehow. Alright, we lose. They get the thing back. Wrecked. It's kind of hoping they wouldn't block, but this is supposed to be an easy match, and I got just mauled. Boo. Alright, well, we suck. Well, I suck. Since it's so hard to get people to respond to me now, I think that's going to be it. I don't want to knock somebody out of prize support or whatever. Guess I can queue up and just concede to somebody. Yeah, I'll just queue up and concede to somebody. I'm not going to play the match, though. So that will be it for the streaming, and thank you guys so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. If I try this deck again, I think I'm going to try this build. I like the fact that it has more Banefires in the sideboard and it has more Heroics in the main. Just like this build in general a lot more, I think. The cards it cut were the Stub Horns, which I wasn't loving anyway. I'll go ahead and save this deck. But anyway, thank you guys so much for coming by. I appreciate it. I'll be back sometime Tuesday, as always. But thanks so much. Take care, everyone.